Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm teacher Roslina and I'm a MUET teacher teaching Form 6 in the historic city of Malacca. Today I'm going to show you the easy ways to get Band 5 Plus for MUET speaking. If getting a Band 5 Plus is what you want, then without further ado, let's get started. Let's first of all look at the video content. This video is made up of two parts. The first part is we're going to look at the criteria that examiners will look out for to give you a Band 5 Plus for speaking. Band 5 Plus, as we know, is the highest band for MUET. Each candidate who wants to get this band will need to know these criteria that I will share with you in a while. And the second part of this video is where I'm going to show you the 3 easy ways to get Band 5 Plus for speaking. Let's now move on to the first part of this video, which is for us to learn about the Band 5 Plus speaking descriptors. These descriptors are no secret. This page here was taken from the MUET regulations and test specifications. You can download the PDF form from the Majlis Perpisahan Malaysia or NPM for short portal. NPM is very transparent about these descriptors. This here is the description of the aggregated scores for all the 4 skills in MUET, which are listening, speaking, reading and writing. But for now, we are only going to look at the speaking descriptors for a Band 5 Plus candidate. The speaking descriptors are divided into 2 sections, the production and the interaction. Production refers to the ideas and sentences that you come up with during your speaking test. Interaction here refers to how you share your points with the other candidates and how you respond to the points that they give. Let's look at the descriptors closely. Can present a clear, smoothly flowing description or argument in a style appropriate to the context with an effective logical structure which helps the recipient to notice and remember significant points. Recipient means the person who receives something, which here means the people who are listening. There are a few things that I want to highlight in these descriptors. The first is, to get Band 5 Plus, a candidate should be able to present a clear, smoothly flowing description or argument. Smooth flowing means the ideas that you give has a natural flow and development. When you present, it sounds very natural. I will show you one way of doing this in a while. The next thing I want to highlight is that your presentation should have a logical structure which helps the recipient to notice and remember significant points. So, 3 things here. First, it should be logical. Second, the listeners should notice. And the third is the listeners should remember what you said. One way of achieving a logical structure when you speak is by using sentence connectors and conjunctions. I will also show you this in a while. Next is the descriptors for interaction. There are 3 bullet points given here, but for now in this video, I will only focus on this first item. Can take part effortlessly in any conversation and discussion and demonstrates good familiarity with idiomatic expressions and colloquialism. Effortless means you are able to do something without much effort. This means that you do not seem to have any trouble expressing yourself in English. You look relaxed when speaking. The third thing I want to highlight is that a Band 5 Plus candidate can take part effortlessly in any conversation. And the fourth thing I want to highlight is that you must show a familiarity with idiomatic expressions and colloquialism. Idiomatic expressions are the use of idioms when you are speaking. I will show you some examples of idioms later on in this video. And colloquialism means using ordinary language, like when you're talking to a friend. It is less formal. Let's now move on to the second part of this video, where I will show you the easy ways to get a band 5+ in your speaking test. I have listed 3 ways here. Before I start, I would just like to say that for sure you would have to do the basic things first, like answering the question and use appropriate language when presenting to get a band 5+. We will look more into this in another video. But for now, I would just like to show you the easy ways of how you can get extra marks in your speaking test for you to achieve a band 5+. The first thing that you need to do is to make your views sound natural and smooth flowing. You want to be seemed like speaking in English is easy and natural for you. These here are the expressions that you can use to make your views sound natural. What you say must sound like it is your real, personal opinion. This is in line with the first descriptor that I have highlighted earlier. To make what you say sound smooth flowing and natural, you could use these phrases before you make your point. Personally, I feel that, from my point of view, I believe that, in my opinion. The second thing you need to do is to use sentence connectors and conjunctions. Sentence connectors are linking words that you can use to join 2 sentences. Conjunctions are linking words that you can use to combine 2 ideas in a sentence. These are examples of sentence connectors. Sentence connectors improve the flow of your speech to give it a smooth movement from one idea to another. This is, of course, in line with the second descriptor that I have highlighted before. There are a few other types of sentence connectors, but for this video, I have chosen 3 of those. They are the sentence connectors to show addition, contrast, and result. If this video is helping you in some way, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. You can also share this video if you think it will help someone. Addition is when you want to add a point, an idea, or an example to your speech. You can use in addition, furthermore, moreover, firstly. So I would like to stress here that it is very good for you to use firstly, secondly, and so on when you want to introduce a point. This will give your presentation structure, which, as you know, one of the descriptors for a band 5+ presentation. Next is to show contrast. You can use these linking words. However, nevertheless, on the other hand, although. You use these linking words when you want to talk about something that is opposite to what you have said before. To show result, you can use these linking words. Therefore, hence, thus, as a result. Let's now move on to the examples of conjunctions. These are the 3 types of conjunctions: coordinating conjunction, correlative conjunction, subordinating conjunction. You do not have to remember these names. What is important is you are able to use these conjunctions. By using conjunctions, you are showing a logical relationship between ideas within a sentence. These conjunctions in your sentence will make your speech sound effortless. This, as we know, is in line with the third descriptor that I have highlighted earlier. So these are some of the examples of coordinating conjunctions. You use coordinating conjunctions to link together parts of a sentence. You can use and, or, but, and yet. Next is the correlative conjunction. Correlative conjunctions are pairs of words that work together to link parts of a sentence. They are such as both and, not only, but also, either, or, neither, nor. Next is the subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions are linking words that join one clause in a sentence to another clause. Clause is part of a sentence, like a verb phrase is a clause. A verb phrase is made up of a verb and an object. So the list of conjunctions that you can use are as or because, so that, so, after. Let's now move on to the third thing that you can do to get a band 5+ in the speaking test. It is the use of idiomatic expressions. Using idioms can make something that you want to say that is complex to sound simpler and easier to understand. Using idioms is, of course, in line with the fourth descriptor that I have highlighted before. To be a band 5+ candidate, you would need to use idioms in your speech and to use them correctly. But I need to point out one thing. You should not use too many of these at one time. It will make what you want to say sound odd. So 2 to 3 idioms for your presentation will do. I have listed here some idioms that are quite useful for you to use in Part 1 and Part 2 speaking. To show opportunity, you can use a blessing in disguise. This idiom means something bad that happens that turned out to be good. Also, you can use keep someone's chin up. This means not to give up. To show what another candidate has said is correct, you can use hit the nail on the head. This means to be exactly right. Or you can say spot on, which means to be accurate. To show a result of something, you can use these idioms. Face the music. Face the music means to face the result of someone's action. Also, you can use no use crying over spilled milk. This means there is no use worrying about something that has already happened. So these are the suggestions for what you can do to be on your way to get a band 5+ for speaking. This video ends here, and remember to check out this next video. I will see you soon and take care.